Hello and welcome to Glady's Cake Kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this delectable smooth Swiss meringue buttercream. Swiss meringue buttercream can be difficult to make, and if you've struggled to find a favorable recipe, trust me, this is the only recipe you will ever need, because in this video I'll be breaking down the simple no-fail method I have used for the past 8 years to achieve a stable and balanced buttercream. And if you watch till the end, I will hand you some foolproof tips and tricks to help you make this buttercream easy at home. So without having to waste your time, let's get started. The ingredients needed for this recipe include some fresh egg whites. A good tip is to separate the egg whites from the egg yolk whilst the egg is still cold. We'll also need some granulated sugar, some cream of tartar, and acid to bring stability to the meringue and to help with achieving stiff peaks. Sifted icing sugar, a pinch of salt, butter, and of course some vanilla. A detailed guide to the measurements of these ingredients and notes is left in the description box below, so please do check that out. To start with the meringue base of this buttercream, wipe all tools and equipment including glass and silverware with fresh lemon or vinegar to ensure a grease-free process. This will help prevent any fat from interfering with the meringue formation. Then, in a glass bowl, add your egg whites and granulated sugar and mix together until totally combined. Set this over a double boiler to heat up for up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius for the eggs to be pasteurized and sugar dissolved. A double boiler is a method of cooking using steam instead of direct heat, which in this case helps to minimize the risk of cooking the egg whites. I have used this method in both my brown sugar and French buttercream recipes, both of which are linked in the description box below. While using the double boiler, ensure the bottom of the bowl containing the egg whites is not touching the water underneath, and also regulate the heat below to ensure the water is not boiling rapidly. Check for the right consistency using a sugar thermometer or dip a finger into the mixture to test for temperature and consistency. The solution should be hot to touch with no gritty feeling on your fingertips. Transfer the hot mixture into a stand mixer and begin to whisk for up to 15 minutes at 5-minute intervals starting from medium to high. Within the first 5 minutes, before the egg whites begins to form soft peaks, add in the cream of tartar and continue to whisk. The cream of tartar, whilst providing stability to the egg whites, will also increase the volume of the meringue. Slow the mixer down occasionally at the end of every 5 minutes to observe the occurring changes with the meringue. After 15 minutes of continuous whisking, the meringue base will form stiff peaks, and when stirred into with a whisk attachment, there will be resistance. When tested with a spatula, the meringue will remain stiff. Now, leave the bowl of meringue to set for 10 minutes. This allows extra time for the meringue to cool completely before adding any extra ingredients. After 10 minutes, return to start the mixer on a slow speed and begin to add the icing sugar. Icing sugar in this recipe adds taste, with the sugar balancing out the batter to prevent an oily taste of the buttercream. Importantly, icing sugar adds structure to the body of the buttercream, helping it to be a bit more stable. Sugar added. Increase the speed to ensure the sugar is completely incorporated into the meringue. Then it is time to add the butter. The secret to a perfect Swiss meringue buttercream is a good balance between the meringue sugar base and the butter. If the butter is too much in the buttercream, this could taste too buttery, and if less than the meringue, the emulsification of the meringue and the butter will be limited, causing the buttercream to be unstable. Additionally, the consistency of the butter to be used is equally important. So do check my brown sugar French buttercream recipe, where I give you a detailed guide to the perfect butter consistency for this buttercream. This can be found in a link below. Now begin to add the butter a bit at a time, setting the mixer on high. When all the butter is added, stop and scrape the sides of the mixing bowl to ensure the buttercream and meringue is mixed together. Add 2 tablespoonfuls of vanilla, but here's me just eyeballing the vanilla. After all, it is vanilla. Switch the whisk attachment for a paddle attachment, mixing the buttercream on slow to ensure it is smooth and to rid it of air bubbles. I am testing the stability of the buttercream by piping it on a plate just to show you how stable this buttercream is. This works for me all year through, but in the summer month when it is hot, consider making this buttercream at a cooler time of the day or at night when it is not too hot. This has been my life-saving hack to see me through the British summer month. But to check for how to fix Swiss meringue buttercream in case it breaks and needs saving, check the video next. Thanks for watching.